అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. నమో నమః. శుభోదయం. Today we are going to have the fourth day of our classes on Vedas, Vedangas and Dharmashastras by the professor from Banaras Hindu University, Krishna Murari Tripathi ji. We will start this session with Vande Mataram by Chala Chittibabu Garu and Prardhana by Gargi Ummila. Request Chala Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Subrajyosna pulakitayamini pullakusumita drumadala shobhini suhasini sumadhura bhashini sukhadam varadam mataram vande mataram. Vande Mataram.
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. నౌ లెట్ us request Dr. T. Urmilaji to chant Prardhana, please.
Asmat Gurubhyo Namaha. Sarvebhyo Namaskaraha. Let us meditate for a minute. Sit straight, hands in Namaskara or Chin Mudra. Gently close your eyes. Relax your body and mind. Slowly breathe in. As breathe in, bring your attention to your body. Observe your breath. Now we will chant Omkara for 3 times and let's continue keeping our eyes closed for the prayer. Om. Om Gananam Tva Ganapati Gum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspatana Shrunvan Nutibhish Siddha Sadhanam. Om Shri Mahaganatipataye Namaha. Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajibhir Vajinivati Dinama Vitriyavatu. Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha. Gurureva Gatihi Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave. Na guroh paramam sishurasmi guroh matirasti gurau mam pahi guro. ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवत् व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्यदेवो भव अतिथिदेवो भव ॐ सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Now gently rub your palms and place it on your eyes. Feel the warmth and slowly open your eyes. Hari Om.
अस्तु उत्तमम् अति उत्तमम् Urmilaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now okay, now let us request Krishna Murari Tripathi ji to start the webinar, please.
Om Vishwam Darpana Drishyamana Nagari Tulyannijantargatam Pashyannatmani Mayaya Bahiribodbhutam Yatha Nidraya Yas Sakshat Purute Prabodhasamaye Svatmanamevadvayam Tasmai Shri Gurumurtaye Namaidam Shri Dakshinamurtaye Vagishadya Sumanasaha Sarvarthanam Yannatva Kritakrityasyu Tannamami Gajananam. सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामः. अस्मिन् दिवसे वयं वेदांगं किंचित् पठामः. We are going to learn Vedangas in this class. Vedangas means parts of the Vedas. Parts of the Vedas, why we need to learn Vedangas? This is a very good question. Why we need to learn Vedangas? So our seers teaches us, if we want to learn Vedas, the proper pronunciation, proper recitation, and the meaning of the Vedas, the exact meaning of the Vedas, then we should have to learn Vedangas, parts of the Vedas. So there are 6 Vedangas: Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chanda, Jyotisham. So, like our body has a lot of angani, parts. The same Veda Purusha, like a Veda is a Veda Purusha. And there are 6 angani, 6 parts of the Vedas. So in our bodies, there are 6 parts are very, very prominent, very, very important. Sorry. Like Hastam, Padam, and Netram, Nasika, Karanam. So like this. So 5 Gyanendriyas and 5 Karmendriyas and the Mana. But so there is a shloka, and you can understand that how the Vedas divided, the parts of the Vedas divided in this section. So Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate Jyotishamayana Chakshuhu Niruktam Shrotramuchyate Shiksha Ghranantu Vedasya Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam Tasmat Sangamadhityaiva Brahmaloke Mahiyate. Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya. Chanda means the poetic meter, Vedic meter. Chandaha Padau. Padau means the feet of the Vedas. Chandaha, the Vedic, without Vedic meter, we are unable to understand how to, where can we go to do the pause? Like Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu. How do you know? We have to take a pause there. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So without Vedic meter, we don't know where can we go to take a pause. Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya. Without feet, we can't go anywhere. But now we have a vehicle, so we can go. But previously, without feet, we can't go anywhere. So Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate. Our hands are Kalpas, Kalpasutras. Kalpasutra means there are 4 sutras. In Vedas, there are a lot of rituals and dharma shastras. So there are 4 types of the Kalpasutras, and the sutras teaches us formulas. Sutras is formulas, teaches us how do we perform the yajna and how we live our life about dharma, according to the dharma. So when we go to eat food, then we have to our shikha nishpedanam. Shikha, like shikha means this. What is it that the shikha in Sanskrit word? So, and when we go to when we touch the chindi, bhindi, anything we are going to do that, we have to wash our hand and feet, wash our feet. So like a lot of the rules from the Kalpa Sutras, and how do we perform any sacred fire rituals. So there are 4 types of the Kalpas. Dharma Sutras, there are a lot of dharma. We are going to talk about that after this shloka. And Shulba Sutras, the Vedic mathematics in there, Bodhayan and there. So Shulba Sutras, and another is called Grihya Sutras. So, and another is Shrauta Sutra. Shrauta Sutra means Agnihotram, Soma Yagyam, and the Smarta Sutra, Grihya Sutra is from Garbhadhanam to Anteshti. There are how to perform that samskaras, so rituals. There are in the Kalpa Sutra. The Kalpa Sutras are our hands. So Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate ज्योतिषामयनं चक्षुः निरुक्तं श्रोत्रमुच्यते शिक्षाघ्राणं तु वेदस्य मुखं व्याकरणं स्मृतम् तस्मात् सांगमधीत्यैव ब्रह्मलोके महीयते. So next, the third is the shiksha tu vedasya. Shiksha. Granam means nasika, our nose. So shiksha means how do we pronounce the alphabets, consonants and vowels. So shiksha granam. So if you don't know how do you pronounce our alphabets, then we are unable to pronounce Vedic mantras. Like Prakruti. Some of the people said Prakruti and some of Prakriti. So what is the exact pronunciation of that word? So we should have to learn Shiksha. Shiksha is the nose of the Vedas, Granam of the Vedas. So Shiksha Granam tu Vedasya Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam. Mukham is our mouth, and the mouth is a part of the Vyakarana Shastra. Grammar is the Mukham of the Vedas. Grammar is the Mukham of the mouth of the Vedas, because you know that without grammar we don't know how to write Vedic. Where can we go to do the past, and how do we pronounce without grammar knowledge? They're like a Veda. What is the meaning of Vedas? Without grammar knowledge, we don't have to understand what is the root word of the Vedas, and what is the prefix and suffix are there, and how we do the and what is the Prakriti and Pratyaya are there. Without Prakriti means root word, and Pratyaya means suffixes. If you don't know, we are unable to tell about the exact meaning of the Vedas. So that's why we need Vyakarana, that means grammar. Nowadays, people are keen to learn linguistics, Bhasha Vijnana. So there are also some of the Vyakarana are there. Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam Chandah Padau tu Vedasya Hastau Kalpotha Padhyate Jyotisha Mayanam Chakshuhu Niruktam Shrotramuchyate. Jyotisham. Jyotisham means Vedanga Jyotisham. Not here talking about the astrology. Here the astronomy. Antariksha Vidya. Antariksha Vigyan. So astronomy. So Jyotisham Ayanam Chakshuhu. So Jyotish Shastra is the Nayanam. Our eyes. The Veda's eyes. Not our eyes. Veda's eyes. And that is a guideline. We without Jyotish Shastra, we are unable, like we have to perform Soma Yajna. So we need proper Muhurta, proper place, where can we perform. So a lot of from the Jyotisha Shastra, and that is the Nayanam, eyes of the Vedas. Jyotisha Mayanam Chakshuhu Niruktam Shrotramuchyate. Shrotram. Shrotra means ear, and Nirukta Shastra. Nirukta etymology, Vyutpatti Shastra. Like Acharya Kasmat. What is the meaning of Acharya? If someone asking you what is the meaning of Acharya, the Nirukta Shastra is telling the correct meaning of the Acharya. Acharya Kasmat Acharya Acharam Grahayati. Achinoti. Achinoti Arthan iti. So Acharya Acharam Grahayati. What is the meaning of Acharya? Acharam means the good things they have. And Achinoti Buddhimitiva. So good the knowledge, lot of knowledge, that is called the Acharya. Because some of the Vedic words we are unable to understand through the grammar. So we need, if you proper meaning of the Vedas, if you want to know about that, then we should have to learn Nirukta Shastra also. That is that is called the Shrotram. Shruti. Shruti is the Vedas, and Nirukta is the Shrotram of the Vedas. So Niruktam Shrotramuchyate Shiksha Ghranantu Vedasya Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam Tasmat Sangam Adhityaiva Brahmaloke Mahiyate. Sangam Adhityaiva Angaina Sahitam Angais Sahitam Sangam. That means these 6 parts of the Vedas, if we learn, then Brahmaloke Mahiyate. We don't have to do the penance. We will get the salvation. Brahmaloke Mahiyate. This is the meaning of this one shlokas about the parts of the Vedas. Now we are going to understand the exact meaning of the Vedangas. So I think in slides, this shloka is also there. But if someone wants to write it, after when the question answer session will happen, then I will tell them, and everyone can write this shloka. But very important shloka. Shloka, if you learn, then you know about the Vedangas. Okay, so I'm going to share my PPT.
कोई प्रॉब्लम है त्रिपाठी जी?
देख शेयर हो रहा है स्क्रीन पे. हेलो
Babu garu, he is permitted to share, and there's some permission to be given. It is there.
Is there?
शेयर हो गया.
हाँ वो तो नहीं आया नहीं.
मैं
परमिशन तो दे दिया है शेयरिंग का. आपका तरफ से कुछ प्रॉब्लम है तो बता दीजिए.
बस 2 मिनट देखते हैं.
ठीक है.
ये थोड़ा मुझे कंप्यूटर की जानकारी बहुत कम है, तो इसलिए
आ रहा है स्क्रीन
आ रहा है ना.
अभी आ रहा है. आप शेयर कर लीजिए वो फाइल जो भी है.
आ रहा है.
वेदांगास आ गया. ठीक
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
So now we are going to understand the exact meaning of the Vedangas. So there are 6 Vedangas. The Vedangas consist of the 6 knowledge streams required for understanding of the Vedas. They are Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirukta, Chanda, and Jyotisha. So there are 6 Vedangas: Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Nirupta, Chanda, and Jyotisha. These 6 external blocks are called Vedangas. Shiksha means study of phonetics. Vyakarana is the study of grammar. Chandas means study of linguistic.
आपका स्क्रीन चला गया.
Oh. अभी
हाँ अभी ठीक है. मेरा फोटो क्यों आ रहा है? ठीक है, जो अब पढ़ ले, बोलिए.
Then linguistic rhythm or Vedic meter, Chandas means, and Nirupta means study of etymology, and Jyotisha means study of astronomy, and Kalpa means study of rituals. So there are 6 Vedangas, six school of the parts of the Vedas. So Shiksha, the first Vedanga is called the Shiksha. Thus, the Shiksha Sutras are treatise on phonetics. They are called. They are related to the Samhita. Shiksha lays down the rules of phonetics, sounds of syllables, of pronunciations. The function of the Shiksha is thus to fix the parameters of Vedic words. This auxiliary discipline has focused on the letter of the Sanskrit alphabets, accents, quantities, stress, melody, and rules of euphonic combination of words during a Vedic recitation. Phonetic is most important in the case of the Vedic language because we see that change in sound leads to change in results and effect. Hence, Shiksha, which is the Vedic phonetics, has been regarded as the very important of the 6 Angas, organs of the Veda Purusha. The first time the Taittiriya Upanishad clearly mentioned the topics which come under the purview of Shiksha Vedanga. These are Varna, Swara, Matra, and Balam. So, what is the Shiksham Vyakhyasyaamaha Varnaswaraha Matra Balam Samasantanaha Ityukta Shikshadhyaya. This mantra is from the Krishna Yajurveda and it is telling about the Shiksha Shastram. So, Varna means Varna are syllables, both vowels, Akshara, and consonants, Vyanjana. And then after that, Swara. Swara means accent, distinguished into Udatta, Anudatta, and Swarita, Prachaya, Ekashruti. There are 5 types of the Swaras. The main Swara is 3 types of the Udatta and Anudatta and Swarita. For the recitation purpose. And Krushta, Prathama, Dvitiya, Trutiya, Chaturtha, Mantra, and Atisvara for the musical purpose. For the Sama Vedas, there are 6 another swaras. Matra means measurement of sound distinct into Hrasva or Dirgha. Hrasva means the short and Dirgha means the long. Like Nadi, there is the Daka, after the there is a E. That is called the Dirgha Swara. And the Hari, so Hari is a short Swara. Balam. Balam means place and efforts of articulation. Sama means harmony in utterance of syllable in a word or sentence. And Santana means utterance of syllable. Mantras observing the rules of euphonic combination or sounds combination. Under Shiksha Vedanga, 2 types of compositions, Pratishakya and Shiksha have come down to us through the principles and elements of Shiksha as forming the constitution, and the linguistic have been dealt with within the Brahmanas, Aranikas, and Upanishads. Some important Pratishakya are Rigveda Pratishakya of Rigveda, Taittariya Pratishakya of Krishna Yajurveda, Vadasane Pratishakya of the Shukla Yajurveda, Atharveda Pratishakya of the Atharveda. Then next is the Vyakarana, another class of the literature which help to understand the nature of Vedic language by dealing with the various elements such as Nama, Akhyata, Upasarga, and Nipata. Nama means Hari, Ram, Krishna, name related word, and Akhyata means action word, action related word. Khadati, to go, to eat, Gachati, to go. So Akhyata is the Kriya Padam, Kriya Vardam, Kriya Padani, and Upasarga, prefix, and Pratyaya is the suffix. Nipata, like cha, Uchaihi, Nichaihi, these are Nipatas. The Vedanga is a Vyakarana or grammar which is necessary for the understanding of the Vedas. It is called the mouth of the Veda Purusha. Vyakarana, grammar, and linguistics analysis. This auxiliary disciplines has focused on the rules of grammar and linguistic analysis to establish the exact form of word and sentences to properly express ideas. Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam. The old Vedanga texts on Vyakarana are not found entirely today. In the Aranyakas, we find some technical terms, grammar. The representative of this Vedanga is the Ashtadhyayi of Panini. Panini seers who wrote the Ashtadhyayi. Ashtadhyayi, there are eight chapters of the Vyakarana, and nowadays people are following that Panini Ashtadhyayi to learn grammar. It is indeed the most celebrated textbook of grammar. Formation of the word is the main subject of grammar. Atha Shabdanusasanam. Shabdanusasanam, the discipline of the word. So, grammar Shastra, Vyakarana is teaching us about the Shabdanusasanam, discipline of the word. What is the exact meaning of that word? In any types of the meaning, Rama, Krishna, Gita, Sita, whatever the word in this loka, in this cosmos, only grammar is doing the Shabda Siddhi. And it discusses root, Prakriti, and suffix Pratyaya of a word to study its meaning. They are considered the foundation of grammar. Panini's Vyakaran is in the form of the sutras. The 14 sutras are referred to here as Maheshwara Sutras. Vararuchi has written an elaborate commentary on Vartika, and Acharya Patanjali wrote commentary on Mahabhashya on it. So there are three Muni Vyakaranam. We are saying that three Muni Vyakaranam: Panini, Katyayana, and Patanjali. Panini has written the sutras, and Katyayan has written the Vartika, and Patanjali seers has written the Mahabhashyam on this book, on this grammar. After that, the Nirukta Shastra, Varnagamo Varna Viparyayasya Dvaucha Paro Varna Vikaranaso Dhatos Tatarthishayena Yogas Taduchyate Panchavidham Niruktam. Nirukta Vedanga is called the ears of the Veda Purusha. Niruktam Shrotramuchyate. Nirukta means etymology, and it explains the reason why a particular word has been used, the meaning of uses. The only work which has survived as a specimen of this Vedanga etymology is the Nirukta of the Yaska. The Yaska seers is the founder of the Nirukta Shastra, and it is commentary on Nighantu. This is a list of words found in the Vedas. Etymology explanation of words, particularly those that are archaic and have ancient uses with the unclear meaning. This auxiliary discipline has focused on the linguistic analysis to help establish the proper meaning of the word given the context they are used in. Like a lot of the word we don't understand through the Vedic grammar shastra. So we need to know about that exact meaning of that word. So we should have to learn Nirukta Shastra. That's why this is needed. Like Hava Mahe. We know about Ganana, Antva, Ganapati Kum Hava Mahe. There is a Hava Mahe Akhyata Padam. So Hava Mahe, we can't, in this word, it is not in the grammar. So how do we find about the exact meaning of that Hava Mahe word? So we should have to learn Nirukta Shastra. And in the grammar, in the Vyakarana, Hu Mahe. The word is the Hu Mahe. Only Hu Mahe can do that, the Vyakarana Shastra. But Vedas is the Apaurushaya. We don't have to change Vedas words because of the, it is a Shvasa, breath of the Vedas. So that is the meaning of the Hava Mahe and Hu Mahe. Both are the meaning same, but there is a Hava Mahe Padam. So how do we know about what is the meaning of Hava Mahe? We should have to learn Veda and Nirukta Shastra. Tradition ascribes the Nighantu to Kashyap Prajapati. The Nighantu are 5 chapters, which are again divided into 3 sections. Yaska has mentioned a considerable number of important grammarians as his predecessors in the Nirukta, such as Galava, Shaka, Puni, and Kathakya. And Nirukta is very important for several reasons. Firstly, it represents the type of the earliest classical style, and it in its respect stands by itself. Secondly, it is the oldest known attempt in the field of the Vedic etymology. Then again is the Chandas. Chandas. Chandaha Padau tu Vedasya. Chanda is the feet of the Vedas, and this auxiliary discipline has focused on the poetic meters, Vedic meter, including those based on fixed number of syllables per verse and those based on fixed number of more per verse. Chanda Vedanga is regarded as the feet of the Veda Purusha. The body of the Vedas rest on the Chandas, which are in the nature of feet. Each mantra of the Veda has special Chandas, just as it has presiding Devata. According to Nirukta, the term Chandas is derived from the root Chad, to cover. Meter is called Chandas because it is a cover the sense of the mantra. The Chandas are designed for the purpose of securing the proper reading and reciting of the Vedic text. The text dealing with the Vedic meters are as follows: Rik Pratishakya, Shankhyan Srauta Sutra, Nidana Sutra of the Samaveda, and Chanda Sutra of the Pingala. Each of them contains a section varying slightly from each other are Vedic meters. So just I am giving an example, then we all understand very clearly. We know about the Saundarya Lahari. So how do we pronounce, how do we recite the Saundarya Lahari? So what is Chandas there? So there is called the Shikharini Chandas. Shikhar means Himalaya, and Shikharasya Putri Shikharini. So Parvati. So Chanda is called the Shikharini Chanda. what is the definition of the Shikhariणी Chand? So there is the mantra of the about the Shikhariणी Chand. Rasai rudrais chinna yamanas bhala gah Shikharini. Rasai means there are 6 rasas. And Rudrai means there are 11 Rudras. So Rasai Rudrai Chinna Yamanas Bhala Gah Shikharini. So first we have to take a pause on the, after 6 words. Rasaihi. And that after that 11 words. So when we are going to pronounce Shikharini Chanda mantras, then we should have to follow these rules. But people are not following. So how do you pronounce the Saundar Lahari? Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nache Devam Devo Nakhalu Kushala Spanditumapi Ataspamaradhyam Harihara Virincha Dibhirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Kathamakata Punya Prabhavati. So first we have to take a pause after 6 words. Shiva Shaktya Yukto, 6 words there. And in the Vyakarana Shastra in Sanskrit, no, we don't have to count half word. So Shiva Shaktya, 4 words, Yukto, 6 words. Shiva Shaktya Yukto. So we have to take a pause after 6 words. So how do we know that? So we have to understand Chanda Shastra. There are main chandas is of 7 chandas after a lot of chandas. So Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati. So these chandas normally we show a lot of the shlokas. We understand that in the Anushtup chanda there are 32 words, and we have to take a pause after 8 words. Like Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Like Saraswati Namo Nityam, Saraswati Namo Nityam, Bhadrakalyai Namo Namaha, Veda Vedanga Vedanta, Vidyasthane Bhevacha. After that, the Kalpa Sutra, the other Vedanga is Kalpa ritual, which is called the arms of the Veda Purusha. It is especially intended for the proper application of the Vedic text. The Kalpa Sutras are those which in their contents are directly connected with the Brahmanas and the Aranyakas. It was the ritual, the self contents of the Brahmanas which first received systematic treatment in the manual called the Kalpa Sutra. They contain the rules in the sutra style referring to yajna. They are more practical than the Brahmana Granthas. It's the most part of the taken up with the mystical, historical, etymological, and the theological discussion. They are also considered significant for the study of Vedic culture and society. So Kalpa Sutras, ritual instruction, the field focused on standardizing procedures for Vedic rituals, rites of the passage, rituals associated with the major life events such as the birth, wedding, and death in family, as well as discussing the personal conduct and proper duties of an individual in different stages of his life. Kalpa. There are 4 types of the Kalpa Sutras. Shrauta Sutra dealing with the Shrauta Yajna. Grihya Sutras dealing with the domestic ceremonies, and Dharma Sutras dealing with the dharma and social laws. Shulba Sutras dealing with the rules of measurement of the fire, altar, etc. And then after that, the Jyotisha, the Vedanga Jyotisha is called the eye, the organ of sight of the Veda Purusha. The object of Jyotisha Vedanga is to convey such knowledge of days and hours of the Vedic yajnas. It gives some rules for calculating and fixing time for yajna. In the Brahmanas and Aranyakas, we found frequent allusion to astronomical subject, and even in the hymn we find traces which indicate a certain advance in the observation of the moon. Generally, Maharshi Lagadha is regarded as the author of this Vedanga Jyotisha. This is a very difficult text and therefore is not clear on several points to scholars even today, because not a lot of shlokas are found today. So we find many Sanskrit treatises and astronomy and mathematical calculation. Bhaskaracharya, Varaha Mihira, and Arya Bhatta are known ancient scholars of conversant with these scientific subjects. The principles established by them are in use in the modern world. Jyotisha, right time for rituals with the help of position of nakshatras and astronomists. This auxiliary Vedic discipline focus on timekeeping. And then after that, the Upavedas. There are 4 Upavedas also. In addition, each of the Vedas consists of a secondary knowledge source called Upaveda. They are Rigveda. Ayurveda is the Upaveda of the Rigveda. Ayurveda, lot of the medicinal things. And Dhanurveda, Yuddha Niti, we know about the Yajurveda. This Dhanurveda is the Upaveda of the Yajurveda. And Gandharva Veda is the Upaveda of the Samaveda. And Artha Shastra, Kautilya Artha Shastra, is the Upaveda of Atharvaveda. So there are 4 Upavedas. Thank you so much. So now I have to stop the Vedangas, and if you all have the questions, then I am here to answer you all.
Okay, Dhanyavadha. Now, those who want to ask questions, please raise your hands. Somebody unmuted. Okay. Anybody wants to ask any question?
जी नमस्ते
Yeah, Lokanathan ji.
जी Tripathi ji, a sloka, can you say that sloka regarding the Chandas, Vedanga sloka?
Chandah, just write it, please.
Okay, yes, yes, yes. Take minute. Chandah
Padau tu Vedasya Hastu Kalpotha Pathyate.
repeat aina.
Hastau Kalpotha Pathyate Jyotisha Nayanam Chakshuhu Jyotishaamayanam Chakshuhu Niruktam Shrotramuchyate Shiksha Ghranantu Vedasya Mukham Vyakaranam Smritam Tasmat Sangamadhityaiva Brahmaloke Mahiyate. Again, I am going to recite the mantra. Chanda.
PPT.
Sorry?
PPT, the sloka PPT, let us. Can you show the PPT?
He will share. I'll
yes.
share to the.
Easy to write this by C. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you said you will repeat, no?
Again, I'm going to repeat the mantra, the Vedanga mantras. This is the very prominent shloka. Chandaha padau tu vedasya hastau kalpotha pathyate jyotishamayana chakshuhu niruktam shrotramuchyate shiksha ghranantu vedasya mukham vyakaranam smritam tasmat sangamadhityaiva brahmaloke mahiyate.
Okay, this is being recorded. Those who want to write down, they can write down hearing the recordings. Vishwanatha Rao Garu, he wants to ask.
There is a question on the chat box. I'll just raise it.
Okay.
What is the source of Arthashastram of Chanakya?
Kautilya Arthashastram. What is the source of this? Is already Kautilya is a very prominent seer. Kautilya is not like a we. He has a lot of knowledge and he learned a lot of the Vedic principles. Then after that, he wrote it down.
So it is the seer himself had the darshan of the Kautilya Shastra?
Yeah, the Arthashastra is not a Apaurusheya, but some of the seers has written and then he do that.
Okay.
Okay, Vishwanatha Rao Garu.
Hey, Guruji, please explain Chandas once again. Chandas.
Chandas means Vedic meter. When we are going to recite the mantras, we need some of the rules. How do we recite? So, Chandas means Vedic meter, and also where can we take a pause? If you don't know where can we take a pause, so that we are unable to recite the proper mantras. So that's why we need a Chandas Sutras. Like I'm going to giving an example of the Saundarya Lahari. There is a Chandas called Shikharini Chandas. So in Shikharini Chandas, each padas 17 words. That is called the Shikharini Chandas. So how do we recite the 17 words? Shiva Shakta Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum. So that is not exact recitation. So we have to understand what is the meaning of Shikharini Chanda. So our seers tell about what is the meaning of Shikharini Chanda. So the shloka from the Chanda Sutra, Rasai Rudrais Chinna Yamanasa Bhala Gaha Shikharini. So Rasai means there are 6 rasas. Madhura Amla Labana Katu Kashaya Tikta Bhedat Shadvidha. So we Madhura Amla Lavana Katu Kashaya Tikta. That means we have to take a pause after 6 words. First pause. And then after that, 11 word. Because the Rudra is the 11. So 11 plus 6 is the 17 word. So when we are going to recite that Saundarya Lahari, then we should have to follow these rules. So I think, so then we have to pronounce Shiva Shaktya Yukto Yadi Bhavati Shakta Prabhavitum Nache Devam Devo Nakhalu Kushala Spanditumapi Atastva Maradhyam Harihara Virincha Divirapi Pranantum Stotum Va Kathamakrita Punya Prabhavati. Like this. Thank you.
How many types of Chandas are there? Different Chandas.
There are many types of the but the main is the 7 chandas. Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti, Trishtup, Jagati.
Dhanyawad, Guruji.
We'll share.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
There's a question in the chat box. Can you please recite one sloka for each chandas for recording that meter?
Jai Shri Ram. So we have to take out the Chandas class.
Maybe एक दो से कर सकते हैं.
हाँ, अनुष्टुप का कभी कर देता. अनुष्टुप छंद का. So Guru Brahma, Gurudevo Maheshwarah. So Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So here there are 32 words of the Anushtup Chanda. Brahma, Guru, Vishnu, 8 words. Guru Devo, Maheshwara. After 8 word pause. So like this is the Anushtup Chanda. And then Mandakranta Chanda, another is that. So if you will take the lot of it will take the time of the chandas, and for understanding, normally we understand that how we have a shloka or mantra, but the pronunciation and recitation are different. So we have to follow these Vedangas, then we are unable to do the proper recitation of the mantras.
So you can give the example of Gayatri Chandas.
There are 24 words, and it is Tripada Gayatri. Tripada and Chatushpada Gayatri. So some of the people are following Tripada Gayatri. So if they are following Tripada Gayatri, then they have to take a pause after 8 words. And who is following the Chatushpada Gayatri, they have to take a pause after 6 words.
Thank you.
Gayatri, okay, Gayatri is the 24th word. Ushnik is the 28 words of the mantras. Gayatri, Ushnik. Anushtup, 32 words. Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup. Brihati is 36. Brihati Pankti is 40. And Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Brihati, Pankti. Trishtup is 44. And Jagati is 48 words. So this is the normally 7 Chanda has a alphabets. There are alphabets in the this Chandas.
Tripathi ji, what about Lalita Sahasranama?
Lalita Sahasranama in Anushtup Chanda, I think. Srimata Sri Maharagri Simhat Srimat Simhasaneshwari Anushtup Chanda.
Anushtup Chanda.
Yajna Priya Yajna Kartri Rupini Dharma Dhana Dhanadha Nibivardhini. So like Anushtup Chanda, there are 2 words. Easy. People are thinking that they buy a book and then do the recitation, do the recitation of the mantras and shlokas. We need a guru. That's why I'm telling about if we want to know about the exact meaning or exact pronunciation or recitation, so we need a guru. So guru banao jaan ke aur pani piyo chhan ke. Nowadays Sanatan Dharma course, Veda Samskruti Samiti is our guru. So we should have to follow them.
The popular demand is Saraswati
Another
Shloka.
question. There are many Saraswati shlokas. Which shlokas I am going to recite here?
The first one.
Saraswati Namo भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदांग वेदांत विद्यास्थाने
I think the voice is breaking.
Next.
Is Vishnu Sahasranama also in Anushtup Chanda?
Ji. Yes, this is also
Yes. I think there are no more questions.
Okay. Today's class is very, very precise, to the point, and well prepared. And Vedangas, we concentrated on Vedangas and what is required for us. And no more and no less. Thank you so much. And also, can you, if possible, share the PPT? So for the, of course, we can see in video also, but we have to stop and go. If possible, please share the PPT also.
There is one question. Is it right that all Ashtotras and Sahasranama Stotram are in Anushtup Chanda?
Probably.
अच्छा आपका वॉइस बहुत ब्रेक हो रहा है. Anyway,
Normally in Anushtup Chanda, yes.
okay.
नाट्यस भी लगभग अनुष्टुप छंद में ही होते हैं.
हाँ.
अनुष्टुप छंद में ही होते हैं.
Right. So all are in Anushtup Chanda. Right. That's the popular one. There are no more questions, Babu garu.
Yeah. Your voice is very good throughout the lecture. Towards the end, there is some bandwidth problem. Otherwise, we heard the lecture very well throughout. And thank you so much for today's lecture. If anybody has still any questions, in previous 3 classes also you can ask, like Vedas. If no questions, shall we go for
Prarthana.
Prarthana? After Janaganamana, we will have some interaction.
Right. We can go for Prarthana now.
So let us go for Prarthana. Urmila ji, are you there? Okay.
Yes, Ji, I'm here. Okay. Can
Yeah,
I start?
go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Sit straight. Keep the hands in Namaskara Mudra. Gently close your eyes. Swasti prajabhyah paripalayantam न्यायेन मार्गेण महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देहोऽयं शोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु भौत्रिणः अतना सदना सन्तु जीवन्तु शरतां शतम् सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमद पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु. Now gently rub your palms and place it on your eyes. Feel the warmth and slowly open your eyes. Hari Om Swasti.
Astu. Urmila ji, this chanting needs some corrections
Okay.
at many places. Please get in touch with Ramaswamy ji. He will definitely spend some time like he has done for the initial starting.
Okay.
Okay. Now let us go for national anthem. Chala Chittibabu garu.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय
Jai Hind.
Jai Shri Ram.
ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.